The Cashgram 7-ball tree base axis is now quite mature. Old friends will be at the studio for a while. This time I'm bringing you a little lucky switch which uses a very generous design. Features of the 7-ball tree base with a pivot bead die for the cash switch. You have to show the mood behind this packaging and the giveaway. The value is very well placed. Another card, bookmarks and a series of other small items. For me, the most meaningful thing is this square double large jar. The switches wrapped this time are packed in cardboard boxes. This jar is given extra, although the cost isn't very high, but all these things together add up to the novelty. There is indeed a new switch which has a half pink shell. The pale pink axis is very attractive. This is definitely the favorite color for tough guys. Unfortunately, there is no native light guide pillar. Otherwise, it would be perfect. Materials and such. No need to look at these things. This Sennic ABCD 1234 is way too confusing. There's no need to look at this. The 3 balloon locations are quite distinct. There are significant differences in switches, especially Clay's Silver Blue Lucky Luck and the Pixie switch. This order means the timbre from highest to lowest, and the overall feel from high to low. Let's listen to the sound first. Very obvious. If you ask for the most boring thing, it's definitely the Pokemon switch. You have to listen to the smoothest words, and this little lucky switch is still the pressing feel. Klein is the dry type, and the material fit is the best linear feel. Overall, the feel is the best. Next is the axis and stability of this little lucky shaft. They're all pretty comfortable, so there's no need to worry. It's all about the material you press, the friction, and the smoothness. As mentioned earlier, when looking at the overall situation, this is also the ranking. That actually makes it easier to choose. If the focus is on feel, you can sacrifice a bit of sound performance to get the sound quickly. If you want the best sound performance, it's called the Lucky Shaft. Creates a sense of control. The most boring thing I want is called the Elf Switch. It must be said, Garnic's recent balloon designs have been very successful. At the very least, the differences are obvious. Each has its own choices and rejections. Think carefully about your own needs. Then choosing it becomes very simple. Let me add one more thing. The outer opening of the little bear is a bit big. Starting some smaller exercises and positioning boards is a bit tricky. Everything else is fine. Noise control is also very old-fashioned. No noise or tactile sensation is involved. In general's class, pointless discussions are a very good echelon. The exterior looks are incredibly attractive, but its inclusiveness, movement, and emotional value are maxed out. The launch price of 1.68 yuan is well worth it. If you're planning to buy now, don't miss out on the launch price. It seems it later rose to 1.8. That's all for this video. Follow me. Let us introduce you to more interesting products. See you in the next video.